Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Saggy here. I got a gameplay for you on Express. As you notice, I started off this game where I have 2 kills and 6 deaths. And so I just kind of skipped that part because, like, I started off this game, wasn't really feeling it, you know? And I just died every time I saw somebody. Like, I didn't even fire a bullet off. I just looked like an idiot. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was thinking. But that's just how I started off the game. So I thought I would start here where I started playing a little bit better. And, you know, just skip all the garbage at the beginning. Alright. And as you notice, I'm using the Scorpion. And I'm using it with a long barrel and a laser sight, and I think it's like right after I had gotten the long barrel, so I wanted to use it on this gun because I noticed that the range was pretty bad. It's not terrible, like from what everybody's saying about the range of this gun without it. And you know what, I think I have gameplays where I preferred to use the fast mag. I thought that was better to have on the gun because, well, I rush a lot, and I thought that reloading really fast, you know, was awesome because I don't really put a secondary on my gun. And I also heard a lot about the Scorpion being OP, but I wanted to go ahead and say that I don't care. Like, I am just so annoyed with hearing about people talking about OP guns in this game because you can make any gun in this game good. For example, LMGs. I've been, like, people complain to me about, like, I have a gameplay with an LMG that I'm going to post, and I've heard, like, people talk about, you know, like, oh, LMG is OP, and I'm like, you know, why is the LMG OP? And they just tell me, oh, LMG has no recoil. It's the only guns in the game that have no recoil, which doesn't make any sense, and they kill it with 3 bullets at any range. And I was like, okay, so LMG's OP, whatever, I guess it won't use that gun. And then people talk about how all the SMGs are OP because, you know, the hip fire is just ridiculous on the SMGs. So, you know, like, you get up close and then, you know, it's game over. What are they going to do? You're in their face and you can fire, like, 30 bullets in a second? Yeah. I mean, over-exaggerating, obviously, but, you know, it's just ridiculous at the hip. And so, you know, people, like, complain about that, talk about, oh yeah, SMG noobs in this game. So you're like, you know, thinking like, alright, so SMGs are OP, I guess I can see that. Then you move on to the assault rifles, and, like, they kill at pretty much 3 bullets at any range, and they're pretty versatile guns themselves. And if you get, like, any kind of distance between an SMG player and you have an assault rifle out, you have the advantage. Especially if you have, like, quick draw on, and then you just, like, ADS with that, and game over again. Like, they can't do anything about it. So I hear people talking about, oh yeah, 3 bullets at most ranges, 4 at a distance. You know, assault rifles are OP in this game. And if you get somebody up close, it's always going to be 3, sometimes 2 shots. If you're lucky and get a headshot on them, that they're dead. So, you know, assault rifles are OP. It's like, alright, whatever. And then moving on to the shotguns. Shotguns up close, which makes complete sense that it would be a one-shot kill up close, having every little piece of that, like, those little pellets that are in, like, a shotgun shell hit you, kill you. And people go crazy about that. Like, you know, I'm not, like, a stranger to that either. Like, I get so mad when I get called by shotguns, but it's not enough to make me say, like, shotguns are OP in this game. Like, the KSG is the only one that has, like, a crazy range on it, but at the same time, it shoots a slug, so it doesn't have that spray range on it. It's just a slug, like one huge bullet that's flying at you, so it makes sense that it would have a better range. And it makes sense that it's harder to aim with it, you know, unless you're just really good at aiming. Like, a really good PC aimer would probably be really good with the KSG, but, you know, the average player is just not going to be as good with it. So, you know, also called OP, shotguns, can't use them, whatever. And then you move on to the sniper rifles, and just the same thing. People going crazy about snipers. One-shot kill if you shoot them anywhere above the waist. You know, sometimes even, like, above the kneecaps or, like, between, like, the elbows on the top of the body, and then they're dead in one shot. You know, 2 shots sometimes, depending on the sniper rifle you're using. So, you know, you get to hear that. How about that's OP? So you shouldn't use sniper rifle. So what does that leave? Alright, so everybody should be running around with, oh, I almost forgot about this, and almost forgot, so I'm not going to get there yet. Knives, OP. Okay, if you think that a knifer is OP, you are an idiot. Like, I know that I'm going to hear a lot of criticism about that and about people, you know, glitching through bullets. And, you know, that happens, but they have to run up to you to kill you. Like, backpedal and spray at them, and they're going to die. I mean, if you don't see them, yeah, you're dead. But if they had a gun in that same situation, they would have killed you unless they're absolutely garbage. Like, I don't even know what else to say about that. And then pistols. Okay. Pistols, like the burst pistol, is probably the best pistol in this game. Like, I like the TAC-45 better, but, you know, some people go crazy on that, like, that burst pistol too. And, you know, it's just another thing that just doesn't really bother me too much, because if I see some idiot running around with only a pistol out, I'm probably gonna kill him. Like, you know, sometimes like if he gets the first burst off on me and every single bullet on it hits and I die, you know, that happens sometimes. But more often than not, if I see him at the same time he sees me, I'm gonna win that gunfight, and I'm just not worried about it. And you see here, I died. I had 2 swarms, and I was almost on my third consecutive warthog, and that probably would have gave me another swarm before the game ended. And I probably could have got 3 in this game, but I didn't, and that kind of sucked. But you know, what can you do? It's the best I could do. And so back on topic with the OP weapons. So all that leaves you is the crossbow. And oh my god, I almost got murdered by this train. It was just, I don't even understand how I didn't get hit by it. But yeah, that just leaves you the crossbow and the riot shields. And you know what? I'm not going to play with a crossbow or riot shield. So I'm going to go ahead and play this game with whatever guns I want and just completely ignore all the people talking about the OP guns in this game. And real quick before this game ends, I just want to mention that there is a drunk com that should be up within the next couple days here, hopefully this week, and it should be pretty good, so keep your eyes peeled for that. So like always guys, like, comment, subscribe, and you know, let me know what you guys think about these OP guns. I'll talk to you later. See ya.